Toronto's election is just 2 weeks away, and one candidate's campaign video is raising some eyebrows. George Smitherman's critics are calling on the downtown councillor candidate to apologize for an ad filmed in front of a Toronto community housing building, but tonight he is defending it.
Think you're tough? Imagine living at 251 Sherbourne Street with the city as your landlord. If getting to the front door meant fighting your way through drugs and crime, would you ever even leave your apartment?
It's okay to put forward bold ideas and debate those, but I don't think it's okay to actually use a political opportunity on the backs of people who are already struggling. I was personally disappointed that it was being used for a political moment, and I think that we can certainly do better.
In a video posted to social media for George Smitherman's campaign, the Toronto Centre candidate takes aim at previous politicians.
Current councillors have had years to fix this. Can you even trust them? In
the 22nd spot, Smitherman stands in front of a community housing building with the address flashing on the screen. And it's that tactic that incumbent councillor Kristen Wong-Tam is taking issue with. She admits there are many problems to deal with in the new Ward 13 where she's running against Smitherman, but she's not happy with how these residents have been depicted.
The solution is not to stigmatize residents who are already living there, especially since they're newcomers and racialized individuals. I think the real political leadership comes from actually working with the community.
Wong-Tam stopped short of demanding an apology from Smitherman, but another one of his opponents believes it is warranted.
I don't understand why he's continuing to scapegoat residents for social conditions that we are all ultimately responsible for. They're wonderful people. They're people that are actually dealing with many systemic causes related to poverty. They're addressing mental health issues. They're addressing the fact that they're underemployed.
Waleed Kogali Ali, another councillor candidate in Toronto Centre, says he sees the tone of Smitherman's video as part of a larger troubling trend.
I see it like spraying down a building full of cockroaches. The cockroaches are just going to scatter. Right. So start evicting them.
Yes.
Let them scatter, because their particular strength is when they're all together in a community like Jane and Finch.
This interview with Councillor Giorgio Mammoliti speaking about gang activity in Jane and Finch community housing sparked backlash earlier this summer, and the new Minister of Safety took heat for his comments about wearing a bulletproof vest to tour Jane and Finch.
That's the politics of fear that many residents are tired of. We are neighbors, and we actually have a choice in this upcoming election whether we want to continue to build our communities so it's inclusive, sustainable, and prosperous, or we continue with the same old tired politics of division that pits one community against the other.
But Smitherman says that's not what his ad is about.
I'm saddened but not surprised that people have taken offense. No offense was intended. I'm seeking to shine a light on a big bad subject, which is Toronto community housing sometimes is not meeting a standard appropriate for the people that live there, and I'm going to be the champion to fix it. The people themselves told me that, and the video only reflects what I've been told by the people who live there.
Outside 251 Parliament, those residents didn't want to appear on camera, but say Smitherman's characterization of their building isn't wrong. Still, most are skeptical that his campaign promises will be met. And one man says he doesn't appreciate his home being used as a political prop.
It sucks. It pisses me off, to be honest. They shouldn't do that. I mean, they come around here and they say this, they say that. We're going to do this, we're going to change this, we're going to make a better place, we're going to take care of the drugs. These people have been here 30 years. And they haven't seen any change.
Now, we heard from Smitherman, Wong-Tam, and Kogali, but we should note that those are just three of the 19 people, vying to be councillor in Toronto Centre.